Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is William Hindman from JustForce911.com. And here we go again. What is the IQ of a police officer in Florida? Because it can't be over 15 or 16. It just absolutely boggles my mind. You have a half a dozen officers, 5 or 6, with rifles. One cop is a lying piece of excrement because he pointed his rifle at, oh, by the way, we're talking about the armed fisherman, Soliaker, points his rifle at him and then says, I didn't point my rifle at you. Once again, clown, we have eyes. We saw you point your rifle at the suspect. What does it take for you idiots to learn? You know, I swear you guys don't have an IQ over 20. Really, honestly. Because you guys know this guy. You know what he's doing. And you keep pulling this. You run red lights and siren as fast as you can. You get all your heavy equipment out when you know what's going on. Or you're completely and totally incompetent. One of the two. Or maybe both. Never did think of that one. So we're going to go over this video so you guys can see it. They know exactly what he's doing because he's talking to the other guy on the phone, on the radio. His higher up. Oh, yeah, it's that guy that is trying to cause trouble, doing the auditing. No, he's fishing. He's following the law. Something you clowns should try to do. Okay, anyway, do me a favor, subscribe. Go over to Soliaker's site and subscribe over there. Tell him I sent you, please. I'm trying to grow my YouTube page, and you guys have been awesome. I'm already at 85 subscribers. Only been doing this for 2 weeks, man. This is great. I mean, I could not have asked for more help from you people. You guys have really helped out. Thank you so much. So enough of my babbling. Hit the bell icon. Subscribe. We got more stuff coming up. You're going to like this because it's a joke. All the resources spent on Soliaker when these guys know what is going on. They're incompetent completely. They need to go away. Go to work for Burger King. I'm sure they could use your help. Because I know you make a lousy-ass cop. Here we go.
Sounds like he's one of those auditors.
Is this about the guy walking across the bridge?
Yeah. Stuff with that.
See, here he goes getting his rifle out. This is a cop. What a clown. Absolute clown.
And there's a man walking into or on his way toward Cocoa Village with a open carry rifle wrapped around him.
Yeah, it can be. If he's fishing, I don't think we're going to have any PC on him.
I never pointed to that, you. I never pointed to that, you. I never pointed to that, you.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. See, right there. What a lying piece, man. A lying piece.
It was not. Where's your fishing gear?
In a safe manner, I'll tell you that right now.
Sure.
Sir?
Hello?
Hey,
Yeah.
is this about the guy walking across the bridge?
Yeah. Stuff with that. Scary.
Okay. And what is he wearing?
AR-15. He's wearing...
And what is it with all these Karens calling in? Why don't the cops tell him that if he has fishing gear, it's legal? This is ridiculous.
shorts and a shirt, and he's got an AR-15 in a backpack, and he's got AR-15 over his shoulder. I can't have a gun in public.
How do you know it's an AR-15?
Well,
You can't have a gun in public. Or Darren, knock it off. You can have a gun as long as you're hunting, fishing, or camping, or a police officer.
How do you know it's...
you might want to check it out. Looks like an AR-15.
Okay.
I want to check it out.
Yeah, we do have
He's
officers
up
on the way.
520 bridge.
Is he standing on top of the bridge, or is he walking
Yeah,
across
he's
it?
standing on the bridge. No, he's coming over the bridge. to Cocoa
Okay,
Village.
but so when you say standing, that means he's stopped. But is he still walking?
Well, he was stopped. He's still moving now, because I just went back to see.
Okay, so one point he did stop, but now he's walking again.
Yes. He's walking down the bridge towards the village. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
You might want to have somebody just check. If it's a toy gun, it's a toy gun. But
Right,
I mean, it's worth to check out. You don't need him shooting up the village.
Right.
Crazy thing. Yeah.
So he's walking on the downside of the bridge.
Yes, he's walking on the downside of the bridge.
All right, we have officers on the way.
Okay.
You know, you got to love these Darrens and Karens.
Which location are we emergency?
This is Rocco. Do I answer? Okay.
How can I help you, ma'am?
Hi. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm driving eastbound across the bridge from Cocoa Village into Merritt Island, and there's a man walking into or on his way toward Cocoa Village with a open carry rifle wrapped around him.
Okay. We do have several officers on the way to the mill with the gun. Do you see where he is right now?
He was like going on the downward side to Cocoa Village, so he's probably there in 10 minutes walking or something.
Okay. All right. We do have several officers on the way.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And could you tell everybody around Soliaca right now is so scared? I mean, they're just losing their minds. They're running, here and there and everywhere. What a joke.
Coco Sierra 67.
Good.
We're getting multiple callers advising there's a black male walking on the H&H Bridge. He has a backpack and an AR-15 across his chest.
6-4, show me 51.
Okay, Marco, go head up to H&H as well.
6-4 to Sierra 67. Good. You want me 1018 to that? No, 54. 10-4, I'll head in the direction of the H&H.
Thank you.
60, Coco. 6-4, Coco.
Go ahead.
Did they advise if it was east or west?
They advise that he's walking westbound into Cocoa. They have eyes on the male. They have not approached him yet. They're stating that he has entered Lee Wenner Park now. He's wearing a white T-shirt, backpack, and he has a rifle across his chest.
Hey, 64, don't drive all the way in. We're going to park beforehand and dismount. I copy. Is that a deputy straight ahead right there? 10-4. They're stating he's down by the boat ramp.
Yeah, I'm looking from here. I'm not seeing him.
See somebody on the far end. White T-shirt, black male.
I think that was the description.
60, Coco, I'm headed to them.
I wonder if Soli knows that he's a black male now.
We got eyes on. He's headed
That's going to piss Elvira Israel off.
towards the pavilion. He's walking away from us.
Copy. We're B&83 are coming up the entrance.
We can get somebody on the north side of the bridge. He's at the old bridge now, at the fence, headed back towards the boat ramp. He's underneath the pavilion. Been down there taking pictures or something.
Watch these losers.
Yeah, I see. He just walked down the rocks, right?
You say headed down the rocks?
Down by the water.
Taking stuff out of his bag now. Sounds like he's one of those auditors. Fishing and he doesn't want to comply.
17, and he has fishing gear.
I'm going to check.
He doesn't want to comply. He doesn't have to, you clown. Follow the law. You're supposed to be a law enforcement officer. Try to do that. God almighty, I don't...
He's got his hands up. Yeah, he's got a crab net.
If he's fishing, I don't think we're going to have any PC on him.
Yeah, he's auditing. He's recording and everything. So, yeah, he's looking for trouble.
Yeah.
And he's looking for trouble. No, he's out doing his constitutional right to do because it's a law. You clowns have no idea what the hell's going on.
Yeah, that's 10-4. Excuse me, do we get a good picture of him? So we can send out a bulletin. Just FYI.
You mean you don't have Soliaker's picture already? You guys are incompetent morons. Absolutely incompetent. How did you even... Well, I know how you got a job being a cop. You have an IQ of 16. That's a rhetorical question.
Yeah, I got him on video. He's requesting a card with case number and everybody's information, so I'm going to get that for him.
Talk about incompetence.
Nah. Wee, wee, wee.
Coming in hot,
One,
red lights and sirens.
2.
How many
Well,
people
I
do they
think they're
put in
coming.
danger?
Which is fine. I don't care.
How many people do they put in danger driving like idiots to get down there when they know what's going on? They've already said they know what's going on. These guys are clowns.
There. This looks like a good spot. Yeah, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that here in a second. We got a bunch of them coming.
So I'm going to move this ahead.
I had 2 phone calls on the way here. The TPD's actually got a warrant on one of these guys.
All right. If you want to talk to him. Your last name Smith?
Nope. I don't answer questions.
Yeah, we know. I've watched these videos. I've watched lots of these videos at this point.
So if you've watched a lot of these videos, then what are you clowns doing? Are you that moronic? Well, rhetorical question again. Of course they are.
I'll get your card. I'll be back.
79.354, 901-151. You tell me the crime I've committed, and if you can actually run my fishing license, I'm all for it. But you can't. None of y'all can run my fishing license.
Last name Smith?
Nope. I don't answer questions. I just want the incident report number and all of y'all's ID. Ha 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 ha. Joke about it, dude.
Get your card. I'll be back.
Right now. Yeah.
The problem is if we sue these clowns for this, it's not these bozos that have to pay. It doesn't cost them a dime. It costs the taxpayers the money. And personally, I'm getting tired of paying for it.
Do I have to keep my hands up? I am not a threat. I'm not reaching for my gun or nothing. I'm scared to put my hands down because of you guys. Am I okay to put my hands down? My arm, dude, my left shoulder hurts, man. I've got shoulder issues and I can't keep them up for long periods of time.
Left hand down then. That's left hand. There you go.
Thank you. Dude, do you know the law that you're trying to enforce right now?
There's no law trying to enforce. We're trying to ID you.
You don't have to ID me. I'm a law-abiding citizen that has done nothing wrong. Did you swear an oath to the Constitution, sir?
Do what?
Did you swear or affirm to the Constitution? Yes?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Then what's the problem? What's the problem with me doing this?
Nothing. You're allowed.
Okay, then leave. Leave me alone. You guys all came out here with AR-15s ready to shoot somebody and to a guy that hadn't done nothing to anybody.
Came out with one too.
I know. I don't have a concealed weapons permit, and I will defend myself with whatever I need to defend myself with. But I didn't point it at anybody. I didn't hurt.
The question is, where did you walk from?
It's not about the thing. The law says going to and returning from. Right. So it doesn't matter where I started and doesn't matter where I finished. It's about the act of doing it. Right? So I'm legitimately, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, my hands up. I'm trying to point I'm not trying to, but, you know, not even a fishing pole, it's a crab net.
And did you hear that, cop? Oh, yeah. I swore to it, yeah. What a lie in peace, man. Ugh.
That's what I'm fishing with today. Dude, you guys have good blue crab here. Do you know that?
Michael David Taylor.
There you go, man.
Okay.
You guys already know who I am.
I have a clue, bro. I've never dealt with you.
Yeah, well.
Michael David Taylor, born in '79. Perfect. That's all we need. See how easy that was?
No, it wasn't, dude. You just violated my Fourth Amendment right.
I didn't search or seize you, so
You just had to give. I had to give my papers to. I had to give my papers to you to prove something. All you're about to do is go run my name through David or NCIC, FCIC.
Well, you are in the
You can't verify my fishing license.
No, that's the difference.
How? How can you verify it? You are not authorized by the state to run my fishing license.
Clarity.
What's up?
As you've already stated, you're out here fishing.
Correct.
So when you are fishing, just like when you're driving, you're obligated to be able to present the credentials to do that.
To the right authority.
Correct.
Read the statute. Are you a commissioned officer?
Yes.
And you can run a fishing license?
Yes.
You're absolutely 100% incorrect.
That is incorrect.
You are incorrect, sir. You're 100%. You are incorrect.
You're mistaken on. If that's one of the big.
Okay, I'm gonna be doing a records request, and I'm gonna find out if you ran my name through NCIC, FCIC, or David, because those are the three that you can run. The only person that can run my fishing license is FWC and state officers. You are not a state officer. You are a county officer, sir.
Yes. Do you think you have access to ag marine units?
What?
Do you think you have access to marine?
You have a right. It's a statute, 379.354. But it does state that I only have to present. I don't have to show it to you. I just have to have possession of my fishing license. But right now,
And the ability to prove of it.
I have it.
But if it's in your pocket, we don't know that.
Well, I just pulled it out, and he's like, "Oh, you have it on a card." He said.
You have to understand the ability to read a card from 12 feet away.
It doesn't matter about how. You don't need to know who I am. I just have to have the license.
No.
Now, if FWC wants to do a resource inspection, it's called.
Confirm that you're in possession.
Okay.
Let me finish. If I can't confirm that you're in possession of your fishing license and not your buddy's fishing license,
right?
It's not a card that can be passed around in between.
Then it would be a violation of law.
And here we go with the police double talk. Well, if this and well, if that, and if this happened and he's over there and she's over there, then they got together, and no, this is all bull.
If I am in violation of the law, if you can prove it in a court of law that I've falsified all my information.
Just to put it in terms that more of us usually understand, during a traffic stop, you can't just.
This isn't a traffic stop.
I'm just saying, in a paralleling example. During a traffic stop, you can't just present the driver's license and go, I have a driver's license in the vehicle. We have to be able to verify that you, the driver, the license, all matches up. And then, of course, that it's valid.
Right now, what law am I breaking?
I'm sorry?
What law am I breaking?
Actually checking somebody for a license.
Resource inspection, correct. I know what that is. I know what a resource inspection is, and that is conducted through FWC.
No, that is conducted.
You know something? I'm going to do a records request. How many people have you ever stopped and tried to... I'll find out how many people you have ever in your entire time with Brevard County have ever walked up to somebody and checked their fishing license.
You get every place I work.
I don't want every place. I want here because that's where you're working. I want to know how many people you've ever checked for a fishing license
You're
in
saying that I've never done it.
Yeah.
So then you'd have to do a.
I'm gonna
every agency I've worked at.
Nope. I'm gonna do one right here in Brevard County because that's the county that matters.
Then you would miss out.
Oh, then explain to me. Tell me, talk to the camera and tell me how many places you've worked so I can do records requests on you throughout the entire state of Florida.
This is my second agency I've worked for.
Okay, what's the first?
Kenny River County Sheriff's Office.
Dude, I'm right next door to you, man. Dude, those guys acted respectful. Respectful. I met those people. They didn't come out to me with a friggin' AR. 4 people with ARs. They were respectful.
That's why he's not there anymore.
Your sheriff is all about the Second Amendment. He goes online on YouTube. I've got videos of him saying I'm for the Second Amendment. But right now, where are we at? You guys don't care about my right.
Okay. I'll interject with a quick question.
Okay.
I'm not asking you where you live, but you're familiar with the area.
I'm familiar with the entire state of. I do this across the state of Florida.
Let's just talk about Brevard County,
Okay. Yeah.
Merritt Island, Cocoa Village, stuff like that. Familiar with the area?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys unlawfully arrested me.
No. The question I'm getting.
You guys unlawfully arrested me.
With an understanding of what is typical behavior.
This is typical for me.
Okay. But understand the area. What would raise concerns for our public? Do you think? Listen.
Here we go, more cops splaining.
We're not in Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
We understand that there's different lifestyles that fit different places.
Okay.
I understand what may be lawful, and I get that.
Okay.
Do you think that your activities today would at least raise concerns where a passerby, let me finish, would expect or ask of law enforcement to find out, A, is the person doing a lawful act, or is the person about to go hurt a large group of people? Just take a moment to digest that and think about the world we live in.
I get it. The world we live in. I get.
What is it with the world we live in? Do we live in Iraq, Iran, Kuwait? What planet do these clowns live on?
Get it. I totally get it.
It's not unreasonable. It's not unreasonable.
I get you coming out here.
Correct.
And I get people calling.
These morons can't even stop a shooter that tries to shoot a presidential candidate. It's not the same group, but they're still cops.
People don't know the law. I expect you and everybody else to respect my right. And whatever knucklehead decided he came out was sitting behind whatever tree or behind that, which I get. You got to get cover. I get it. Trust me, I understand tactical. I get tactical. I'm not saying disregard it. I'm saying come at me in a different. See what? If you were really concerned about the masses that are out here, like where are they at? Where are the masses right now?
I understand that.
Okay, the masses that you're talking about that I'm out here trying to. That would technically, hypothetically, I'd be shooting, but then I sit down here and I'm playing with.
Let me add this. This started with you coming over the bridge.
Correct.
And stepping into Cocoa Village, which there is masses.
Right, but I didn't go into that village. I came right to here. I went to that. As soon as I got to that, it said no trespassing, so I had to come somewhere else, and I came right here.
Listen, I understand as I made that point to you, and you were listening to that point, that you also have a valid counterpoint to, hey, listen, I wasn't going to a mass populated area. I was actually going to a sparse area where there's almost nothing. The almost opposite.
But that should be your investigation. That should be the part that you do. It's like, all right.
But we can't just stop there.
I'm not saying you could have waited. Somebody got out of the car by themselves. They approached me by themselves and didn't wait for cover or backup. And like, let's just say hypothetically, if there was a gunfight between me and one officer, would it better for him to wait for his backup to? But all I know is that I had one behind that, I had one behind that, I had more coming from this direction, and I had another one coming from this direction.
Well,
and all I'm saying, I was like, dude, I'm fishing.
I'm listening to
I complied. I comply. I don't fight you guys.
I'm listening to everything you're saying, and all I can tell you is there's
call your chief or your
I was like the 7th or 8th guy to show up, if you know what I mean. Okay?
Well, all I know is that what I'm trying to tell you is call the sheriff right now. Get on the phone and say, hey, there's a guy. I'm not Thank you. It's my wife. Hey. I'm sitting here. I had 4 ARs. I've got them still sitting here. I'm not in cuffs. I'm not under arrest. I'm just kind of, yeah. We really don't have to talk, man.
But it's okay that
I don't. I was trying to do some fishing.
I'm a pretty pleasant guy. I don't think I'm upset with you.
All right. Hey, try to get a hold of Madison. All right. All right. Bye. Dude, trust me, man. Brevard County, Titusville, you all know who I am.
I gotta tell you honestly, I don't. I've only been here 2 years.
I know. It just happened this year, man.
Okay, if you spent a lot of time in Indian River, I'd probably know you, but.
Well, I don't.
These guys talk all the time in between, around to each other. To say you don't know, you're a moron.
I don't. I've been trying to stay, I've been steering clear of this place, but I was like, you know something, like, do you ever go on vacation?
Of course.
Do you ever spin the globe and just point to something and that's where you go for the day?
I don't have that much freedom, but I wish I did.
That's what I have. I do have that freedom.
Okay, well, I mean,
hey.
I'm glad for you, but I'm also jealous.
No, I'm in Cocoa right now.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to move this forward again.
Or whatever they did, I don't know. Whoever they did, whatever they did they say I am hurt? Did they say this person is shooting people? Did this person said he was threatening people?
No, but I mean,
that's where I would start with that. If this person has not
No, but these guys are clowns. Well, they are.
done anything threatening or has, because the second that my gun goes from this position to this position, that is a crime. That would be a crime. Unless I'm trying to shoot something that's trying to attack me, yeah. But if I went to just grab my gun and just walk around like, that would be brandishing a firearm, because.
Wanton reckless.
Yeah.
You've read the same book
That's why I'm sitting here telling you, man. I know the law.
All right. Have a good day.
Deuces. Hey, I still wait. I'm not being a threat. I still want this information from you guys. I'm not letting you leave without it. Whatever you got to do, man. Yep.
What a joke.
Here's a card, case number.
Now, he looks really scared, doesn't he? Walking up to Soli. It's, like I said, yeah.
The only other two officers I had up here, that's their numbers on the back.
Are those Coco? You're Coco, right? Sheriff, you're probably gonna be on the incident too. This is gonna have everybody's name. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying this is gonna have all the CAD, everybody that showed up today, correct? All right, thank you very much.
All right, so this is the kind of world we live in, where these morons, these cops, can go do this. Waste resources. They're so scared of him. Do you see him walk up and hand him the card? Oh, man, he was scared. He was just trembling. You guys keep wasting resources. You get yourselves into a position where you get sued, and we have to pick up the payment for it. And I'm getting tired of it, personally. And I'm a taxpayer. Thank God I'm not Florida. But we have the same problem here. Anyway, subscribe to my channel, please. Go over to Soliakers. Please subscribe to him. If you guys stuck around to the end, thank you very much. I appreciate. Tell Soli that I sent you guys over there. Show him some love if you guys would. Thanks, everybody. Have a great one.